Good morning, everybody. おはようございます、皆さん。This is Kamashiro Taishi, and you are watching a translation stream. こちら、Kamashiro Taishi で、これが、生翻訳配信という感じになります。It's early in the morning. I mean, it's not that early. It's 9 o'clock now. So I hope. I mean, I'm awake. I hope you're awake. I don't know why I just said that. I know you guys are in a different time zone. I don't know why. My brain is a little bit fried. Oosh. Well, let's get started. Let me see. Last time, where were we? 前回どこまで行ったっけ? Let me see. いい人だわ。楽になれそう。それよかった。So it's a bit higher. It's a bit higher. ただいま。There we go. Yep, okay, so this is where Sago reaches home and his family is there. Right? Louise, yahoo! How are you doing? Oosh. I don't know. It's a bit weird. I don't know why, but I feel kind of burned out from yesterday. I don't know. And also, now I'm really itching to play Minecraft. I want to play Minecraft so badly. So badly. But I scheduled it for tomorrow, so I have to really hold myself back. I really want to play Minecraft today. I literally considered changing the stream to play Minecraft. But no, that's tomorrow. Yes. Tadaima. I'm home. Sorry about it. Still going crazy with the drawing. The drawing that. So I don't really understand what happened. What happened? So you posted a drawing in Ayami Sensei's Discord, and they kind of went crazy, or what? Like, they went crazy because you're very good, or when they went crazy because you're very bad? I'm not sure what happened there. Tell me about it. I have not yet seen you play Minecraft, so it would be cool. I don't know, man. I feel like it's not very fun when I play Minecraft, honestly. Because I don't know how to keep the conversation going and make it fun. I don't know, man. It's not very fun. Like, I've noticed, like, other people, when they play Minecraft, they can like pull topics from chat, and they can interact with chat because they have a lot more chat, right? It's harder to do it when I don't have as much chat. I used to have like one or two people watch, and so basically it would just be me talking with the viewer, and then like I would have to like come up with topics and stuff, and I'm not very good at that. I'm not very, but we'll see. I feel like I've changed a lot in half a year. Last time I played was half a year. I've changed a lot. At least like I have to at least pretend like I'm working, right? But no, like half a year ago, because like I was playing on this like server for like VTubers called VT SMP. So VTubers. What's SMP? Survival multiplayer, right. But I never really connected with anyone on there, so it was literally just me on my little island, just chopping trees and whatever. So it wasn't all that much to talk about in the context of like which server it was, right? But then now, this time, I would be on like I'll be on Keeson Social server, right? And I sort of know, I wouldn't say that I know the people, but sort of like already have a bond with everyone who will be playing on there. So I feel like I would have a bit more to say. I feel like. I hope. And here's the hoping. Fingers crossed, right? Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed that that we happen to get like collabs and stuff. That would be fun. I hope. Write conversation starters. That is a good idea. That is a good idea. I really should. I mean, basically, Minecraft is basically like a zatsudan, isn't it? I imagine. I don't know. We'll see. Hi, Sunzu channel. Your channel is Sunzu? Do you teach the art of war on your channel? Is that what you do? Hold on, I'm gonna look you up right now because that name is interesting. Hold on, Sunzu channel. You don't exist, bro. You don't exist. You don't exist, bro. Anyways, that's enough of exposing my viewers. 廊下の向こうに声をかけるとすぐにパジャマ姿で歯ブラシを持った母さんが出てきた。When I called out into the corridor, my mom quickly appeared, toothbrush in hand and ready changed into pajamas. All right. I like how this ended up. This was a lot of information in one sentence, isn't it? I like this sentence. Yeah. So like him call out into the corridor. I hope you didn't hear my stomach. Mom appearing, toothbrush, and pajamas. We included a lot of information into just one sentence, and it's grammatically correct. Yeah. Lion, konbanwa, ohayo, ohayo, ohayo. Not words for daddy touch. Sanzu, bro, it's not that you're not worthy of me. It's that you're not worthy of YouTube. You're not appearing on YouTube. YouTube doesn't show you. It's not my fault, okay? It's YouTube's fault. Go blame YouTube. Don't blame me. I asked for help with my art, and the people who were there couldn't really decide on what would look good or not, but still very helpful. All right, well, good for people who are helpful. I mean, I feel like when you get like more than one expert in the house, then you would have different opinions on what looks good and what doesn't look good, wouldn't you? That's just the nature of things. And the more experts you have, the more, let's say, discussion you would have. But hey, if they're all friendly and they're all nice, then that's what matters. That's what matters. Welcome home. あんた帰ってくるなら連絡ぐらい。Welcome home. Couldn't you have at least given us a call if you're coming home and then gets cut off? Poor mom, she's already in pajamas. But you remember what's happening, right? Sago is bringing Kaburagi to meet his parents. And this is gonna be a parent meeting thing. And mom is already in pajamas. Poor mom. 俺たちの姿を見た母さんは歯ブラシを取り落とした。しおりはきれいな所作で一礼する。母さんは泡を食って俺に詰め寄ってきた。泡を食う。 Let's see. Well, it's not doing it for me. It's not doing it for me. It's not doing it for me. Why is no one? Okay, fine. Awa o kurau. Ego. Thank you. Eat bubbles. Eat shit, you stupid Google Translate. Eat shit. Lose one's head. There we go. There we go. Get flustered. Alright, that makes a lot more sense. Lose one's presence of mind. Lose one's head, to be flustered, to be flurried. Is flurried a word? I feel like I've only I rarely hear the word flurry, except for like a flurry of snow, McDonald's McFlurry. I never really hear it as a verb, I don't think. Gust of wind. A brief light snowfall. Yeah, flurry of snow. A verb. To cause to become agitated and confused. It does exist. Interesting. Interesting. A flurry of activity. Yeah, that one I know. A few flurries yesterday. That one I know also. There's no example sentence of it used as a verb. Well, whatever. It's fine. Maybe you could have the viewers ask questions and answer during the stream. Flurry is a word. I know. I'm just saying I rarely see it used as a verb. As a noun, yes. Quite a bit, yes. Maybe you could have the viewers... I mean, like, honestly, I'm always taking questions. If you ask me anything, I will usually answer it, right? Unless if I miss it. Which I probably won't. Right. I've opened marshmallows, but nobody sent me marshmallows, so it doesn't matter, honestly. You can ask a marshmallow, you can ask here in chat, you can ask me anything, honestly. I should have like a tab at the bottom, like ask me anything. AMA AMA Minecraft. That's fine. Hi, 俺たちの姿見た Upon laying eyes on us, my mom dropped her toothbrush. Oh dear, now she has to get a new one. Hold on, more like, hey, I've seen this in movies before, where people, like, when they're brushing their teeth, they walk out and they wander everywhere. What's that? What was that? What is up with that? Why do you do that? I mean, do you do that? Do you do that, chat? Because when I brush my teeth, I just brush it at the sink. And, like, you know, like, toothpaste thingies would fall out. That's just how it works, right? And then how do you walk around? Why would you walk around? What would you do if toothpaste thingies fall out? Anyways, whatever. My mom dropped her toothbrush. Shiori bowed elegantly. 綺麗な所作で一礼する。Shiori bowed elegantly. My mom rushed at me in a fluster. ちょっとあんた母さん、この人腕どうしたの？Sago, you. Okay, so here we are we're putting in the name. We're putting in the name because here in Japanese it's anta, right? So it's anata. A form of anata, which just means you. So it's a pronoun, right? You, like chotto is hold on, and then you, which doesn't make sense in English because, like, mom wouldn't say hold on you to her son coming home. So it's more like so it's like Sago, you. The you being a part of the following sentence, right? So, and then so he is like, Kasa, mom, this person is, and then he gets cut off. What happened to your arm? Okay, do we need to caps it? I feel like capsing might be a bit much. What happened to your arm? I'm sorry to the person last time who asked like what happens when his family see his arm, and I'm like, we already went past that. I'm sorry, I was in the wrong. I'm in the wrong. Yeah, so we're having that now. Yeah. What happened to your arm? And it's like, yappe! Oh shit. Oh shit. そりゃそうだ。どうして忘れてたんだ。俺浮かれすぎだ。息子が美人の心臓を奇襲気味に連れてきても右腕消滅してたら、そりゃそっちに目が行くと。That makes sense. That makes sense. Why did I forget? I got too excited. Even though her son is bringing home a beautiful wife, practically out of the blue, she would of course she would eyes would first notice her son's 右腕、左、右、right arm being gone. Okay, let's sort of break this down a bit, right? So, 息子が美人の心臓奇襲気味に連れてきても and so, even though her son, 息子 okay, can we not have that? 息子が美人の心臓 like a beautiful wife, like a new wife, who is a beauty. So it's a bit repetitive, so let's just say beautiful wife, right? Or 奇襲気味. 奇襲 is a surprise attack, like yeah, gotcha. So practical out of the blue is sort of the way I think of doing this. Practically like a surprise attack. It's a bit. It doesn't really fit. So yeah. So even though her son is bringing home a beautiful wife, practically out of the blue. So that's pretty much that part, right? 右腕が消滅してたら、それはそっちに目が行くだろう。If her son's right arm is gone, then of course her eyes would go there, right? So of course her eyes would first, of course she would first notice her son's right arm being gone. And if you heard me just now, when I saw this word, I had to count. I had to say left, right. Hidari, migi, because I can't tell the difference between left and right. I just can't. Every time I have to count. It's better now. It's better. Well, it's not all that much better. But like it used to be that I had to actually use my hand. Because I have to go like left, right, left. So if someone says left, I was like left, right. Okay, left, that side. Or it was like right out, and I'll raise my hands like left, right. Okay, right is that side. I don't know, man. I never internalized the directions. It's so bad. I don't know why. ちょっと待って。腕のこと言ってなかったのHold on. Sorry. You never told your parents about your arm? Which reminds me, Crispy didn't tell me how to say left and right in Spanish. Honestly, I don't need it. I'll probably forget it. Unfortunately, I haven't really studied up much on what she told me. She taught me so many things. She taught me so many things, like all the different parts of the body. I cannot remember them all, man. I remember at the Javel. Javel is like my literal takeaway. And then what was it? Anda a frei espárragos. Espárragos. Anda a frei espárragos. That's basically my takeaway. So bad. I hope she's not watching. That's fine, she's not watching. You guys don't tell her. Don't tell her. Okay. それ信じられないという顔を向けられることもあるんです。I had nothing to say in response to the I can't believe it. Look, that shorty gave me. Louise. Louise. No. I still have my notes. Hold on. I have my notes. Here. Right here. I have all my notes right here. Right? So if you say Barahamera más despacio, then I would know that I'm going too fast. Right? Yeah. Yes. That's it. I'm kidding. There's a lot here. Hey.いやー、だって言いづらいじゃん。言うつもりでもあったんだよ。今日は日が悪い。今は忙しい。今度会った時、まだセーブ後回しにしていただけで。I mean, it's hard to bring up, isn't it? It's hard to bring up. It's a hard thing to bring up. It's a hard thing to bring up. I meant to. I don't like the repetition. Ooh, that scared me. Come on. You know, it's a hard thing to bring up. I meant to. Yeah, okay, so I didn't like the repetition there, so that's why I changed it. Which, yeah, it sort of works here. 言うつもりではあったんだよ。I meant to. 今日は日が悪い。Today's not a good day for it. I'm busy now. 今度会った時 when I see them next. I'm still good. まだセーフ。後回しにしていただけで。Guess we need another lesson, Taishi. I mean, she did mention doing another lesson, didn't she? Of swear words. Do you think they can grow him a new arm if he ever changes his mind? Yes. Yes, they can. Easily. Ig, the little monkey, can do it anytime he wants. Anytime Saga wants it, he can just ask Ig. He just doesn't want to. Honestly, because he doesn't really need to. Because he literally does everything with telekinesis now. He cooks his breakfast with telekinesis. He does everything with telekinesis. He doesn't need his arms, honestly. It's, yeah. I kept kept making excuses, pushing it off. It's not good. Still good. So on and you know, so on and so forth. Hello, I missed the start. Anything juicy happened? Nothing juicy happens on my streams, okay? We are all very serious people here. We're all here learning Japanese, and we are all here to I'm bad at bullshitting. I'm very bad at bullshitting. Yes, his mother dropped her toothbrush. Is that juicy? Does that count as juicy? That's just sad. Now she needs to get a new toothbrush. Or I guess you could wash it. Would you wash it? Would you wash it? Would you be satisfied if your toothbrush fell on the ground? Would you be satisfied with just washing it and reusing it, or would you need to get a new one? I mean, toothbrushes are cheap. Toothbrushes are so cheap, honestly, man. How much is this toothbrush again? Let's go to welcome. Nope, this is stupid. Park and shop. Let's see. Toothbrush. $40 for how many? 3 of it, right? Three of them. Look at that. The 3 of them for $40. That's dirt cheap, man. 40 HKD to USD. Look at that. That's cheap for 3 of them. Yeah, man. I'll probably just use a new one, man. Honestly. Yeah. And you have to change your toothbrushes often anyways, right? Because like the bristles, they aren't stiff anymore and stuff. You don't need to wash it if it doesn't break the 5-minute rule. 5 minutes is a lot, bro. 5 minutes is a lot. You meant 5 seconds, didn't you? But even so, the 5-second rule doesn't really apply. It's a stupid rule. Bacteria gets on when it gets on, right? Electric toothbrush head. I don't think Park and Shop sells it. Yeah, I don't think it sells it. Let's go to Fortress. That's not it. That's not it. No, not the .com. No, not the .com. Fortress. What the fuck was that? .com.hk. There we go. Let me see. Let's make it English. Let's go. Toothbrush. Electric toothbrush. Wow, it's only $100 for an electric toothbrush. Let me see. Would they sell only the head? I don't know if they would sell only the head, man. I honestly don't know, man. This is such a bad website, man. It's too fiddly. Too fiddly. It's only selling the toothbrush. Not the toothbrush heads. So stupid. It's all this toothbrush. What are we doing, man? What are we doing? What are we doing? Now it's like I'm shopping for an electric toothbrush. I'm not, okay? That's not the point of this stream. Not the point of this stream. Speaking of, I ate pizza that dropped on the floor today. Well, what the fuck? Why? Why would you do that? Throw it away.なんだどうしたかなんだどうした母さんもう夜も遅いんだから近所迷惑になるだろうああ、君道久しぶり。うわーいどうしたその腕What's wrong? How should I do this? This is an interesting one. So the dad is calling the mom. Does that happen where you guys are? Because this is like common in Japan, where like after they get married and they have children, like then dad refers to the mom as mom, and then the mom refers to the dad as dad. Like they don't call each other like honey or like by their names. They rarely. Well, I suppose some people do, but it's also common for like them to refer to each other by sort of their title from the point of view of their children. Is this common in like America? I don't know, man. Let me try to think. Yeah, we did this also in... Yeah, we also do this in Hong Kong. In Hong Kong culture, we do this also. Is this like an Asian thing or... Huh. I don't know, man. Because, I mean, like, what else would I put here? It's not like I know the mom's name. Yeah, parents call each other as how the children should address them in America. Really? Alright. Okay. Alright, I'll leave it then. もう夜遅いんだから. It's late. It's late now. Let's not. Don't shout. It's late now. The shouting would bother our neighbors. Oh hey, Kinemitsu. It's been a What happened to your arm? I'm saying this with the same energy as what are those? What happened to your arm? Only $100 for toothbrush, but I can't understand these rich boys. What are you talking about? It's only $100. It's only 100 Hong Kong. And not even 100 US. It's 100 Hong Kong. Ah, that's cheap. That's like a meal. That's like a meal if I'm lazy to go get it myself and I order it on Food Panda. That's like $100, pretty much. If I'm not lazy, then it's half the price. It's $50. Ironically, a shopping stream might be nice. I like spending my money. Maybe it's time to find out if I also like watching other people spending theirs. Honestly, I don't have enough money to do a shopping stream. What the hell, man? What the fuck is a shopping stream? What, like a stream where I show you me buying shit? I don't have that much shit to buy. If I need something, I buy immediately. I don't like save up like a list of shit I need to buy. If I need a toothbrush, I go get a toothbrush. And so like a stream would be like 1 minute. I'll be like, hey guys, look, this is Park and Shop. Here, look at me type in toothbrush. Here, I will click on this. And oh my, don't look at my credit card number. What's a shopping stream? Have other VTubers done a shopping stream before? Have other streamers done? Well, okay, maybe streamers do a shopping stream. I don't know, man. Anyways. 続いて顔を出した父さんもすぐに亡くなった身暮れに気づいて駆け寄ってきた。二人とも知らない眼中になく俺の中身のない袖を触り取り乱している。Oh, I feel so bad for them. My dad came out next. He immediately noticed my arm being gone and also rushed at me. Neither of them spared even a look at Shiori. Instead, they touched my empty sleeve all over. In a complete fluster. I don't like the repetition. I don't like it. Rushed and fluster. Rush and fluster. I don't like it. I'll think about it. In post. There's a streamer that buys stuff that his viewers pick out then vote on. That sounds like the stupidest thing ever. What is he gonna do with all that shit, man? He's just gonna throw it away. That's so stupid. That's so stupid. Once you unlock donations. Even if I unlock donations, I'm not gonna do it, man. Why the fuck would I want to buy random shit? I don't need random shit. It needs a GoPro. I have a GoPro. A shopping stream in the mall. I'm a genius content creator. You are, except that's not me. That's not my character. What? Okay, how do you guys shop? Okay, like what kind of shopper are you? Because I'm the type that like if I want to buy something, I know where it is. I go straight for it. I buy it and I get home. I'm done. I don't go walking around. Yeah, that. Talk about a waste of time. Why would I do that? But yes, I have a GoPro. I did, like honestly, there was a time when I buy them, make them as content, then send the things to me. If it's like reasonable stuff, then yes. But honestly, think about it. What would people buy on stream that you would actually need in real life? Honestly, I'm having trouble imagining what they would make him buy, because I don't actually buy stuff all that often. I never buy stuff, more like. What is there to buy? I would buy stuff if it runs out, right? Like I would need toothbrush, right? I would need toothpaste. I would need soap. And like shampoo, right? And like a tissue paper, right? That sort of stuff. I mean, that's like normal stuff, and I'll just buy if I need it, right? Or like the light bulb runs out, then I'll buy that. But it's not really stuff that you would send overseas, is it? Here, Lo, have a toothbrush from Hong Kong. That's so stupid. I'd rather send you the amount of money it cost me to buy that toothbrush, right? I'm sure you can buy many more toothbrushes using that same amount of money after converting it from Hong Kong dollars to ringgit, right? I do what Taiji does, but better. I know what I want. I know where it is. I don't go there because yo pobre. Soy pobre. Soy pobre. Spanish to English. Soy pobre. Soy pobre. なるほど。なるほど。なるほど。That's different. That's different. I don't know. Tissue paper sounds good to me. Bro, why would you want tissue paper from Hong Kong? It's not like tissue paper is particularly better in Hong Kong. I don't know. Is it? I don't know. Isn't it the same everywhere? Actually, no, that's not true. That's not true, actually. Because when I lived in Thailand, tissue paper was much thinner there. Yeah. Maybe you would like tissue paper from Hong Kong. Not that I'm gonna send it though. Not that I'm gonna send it. I buy food and subscriptions. That is fair enough. That is fair enough. Neither of which would make sense to buy on stream. 結局なくなった右腕の説明に時間を取られ、さらに頼むから今日は家にいてくれという父さんと母さんの懇願に負け、結婚式は翌朝まで延長になった。なんかもういろいろごめんなさい。Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Okay. In the end, we spent an inordinate amount of time and it took me a long time to explain my arm. We voted to my parents' heartfelt plea to stay the night. As a result, the wedding ceremony, was postponed to tomorrow. なんかもういろいろごめんなさい。I'm sorry. I'm sorry for so many things. よし。Don't need that. Boom. So how about the novelty? I usually buy things when I need it only, so I can dodge impulsive purchases. I mean, right now I'm outside. My plan is to get a haircut somehow. I'm looking for nail clippers. ATM. I never really buy impulsive things. Never. Very, very, very rarely. So that's not a problem I have. I mean, I rarely leave the house in the first place, so ha. 一夜明けて朝が来て、俺としおりを引き止める両親をなんとか振り切った。When morning came, Shiori and I somehow managed to slip away from my parents. Nope. Let's change the order of the sentence, right? My parents again tried to convince us to stay longer, but Shiori and I managed to slip away somehow. Okay, so here, so 一夜明けて朝が来て, so that's like night passed and morning came. So we don't really need to go, it sounds repetitive in English, right? Night came, then morning came. We don't need it. Morning came, the fact that morning came is enough for you to infer that night is done, right? That's how mornings work, right? So, 俺としおり引き止める両親を、引き止める両親. So in Japanese, this is being attributed to the parents like this, right? So the parents are trying to stop, to get them, to bring them back, to basically here, as I said, convince them to stay longer, right? So, we have switched the order here, right? My parents tried to convince us to stay longer, but Shiori and I, なんとか振り切った, managed to slip away somehow. So again, you see that changing of the sentence structure like that. Okay. A haircut costs $40. Fucking hell! Fucking hell! What's 40? God damn, do it yourself, man. I suppose you might as well. That's terrible. Here is this. Here is this. Like in Hong Kong, we have a lot of these like barber shops, which are like we cut hair for only $60, and that's literally like the lowest that the shops will go. But then, like they make it like a selling point because 60 is like literally the cheapest that it costs to get a haircut in Hong Kong. And so we have these like chains of barbershops which are like $60 only haircut, and so they just cut it for you, and they're like, oh, all our people have been trained in Japan, and so I'm like, okay, sure, I don't care. They don't seem able to speak Japanese, so it doesn't really matter to me. It's all the same, honestly. Because like, I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but my hair is really, really, really short, right? Okay, like so my model shouldn't have done that, has really nice hair, right? He has like curls and shit, and it's like shiny and shit, but that's not how I am in real life. In real life, I'm more like it's not showing what I wanted to show. More like this. In real life, I'm more like this. Not as bad at this. Not as bad as this. When I get my haircut, I tell them to just leave 3 mm. Literally, that's it. Just leave me 3 mm. That's it. Honestly, I could probably just do it myself. I can't be bothered, so I just paid the 60 Hong Kong dollars. I just buzz cut military stuff. I don't know whether to call it a buzz cut, but yeah, basically 3 mm. That's all that's left. Now it's right now it's about 5 mm, I think, because I cut it like 2 weeks ago. When it gets to about like 1 cm, then that's like then I'm like, oh, this is really long. Oh, this is very long. I need to get it cut. Taisha likes diamond noise. I don't actually though. I don't actually. I just literally just typed anime baseball character. I don't like sports animes in general. There was a time when I didn't know how short I wanted it, and then like this barber person asked me, oh, how short you want it, how many mm, and I was really taken by surprise, And then I just said, okay, 1 mm. When it was done, I literally looked like that Shaolin monk just now. I went home, I looked at it, and I laughed so hard. And then, you know what was the first thing that I did? The first thing that I did was, I went to a mirror. I went to a mirror and took a selfie of me doing, no, not this, similar to this. I basically went to a mirror and took a selfie of me like doing like this. And then I sent it to my friends. Yeah, I guess. I went to a mirror selfie like this with the hand thing. It's so stupid. I took like a few pictures. And I sent it to like relatives that I'm close with and also my close friends. They're all like, what the fuck, man? What the fuck? I honestly didn't care really, man. One, because I'd rarely leave the house, and two, it's not that much of a difference between 1 mm left and 3 mm left, honestly, man. It's, you know, if it's 1 mm left, it helps me. I don't have to go to the barber again for like a week or two more. It saves money, honestly. When I went to military training, I was that Shaolin monk, my guy. There you go. Then you don't have to take care of it and shit. It's easy, man. It's easy. This is why I understand girls who want short hair, because it's much easier to take care of. I can't imagine having long hair. It's ridiculous. Must be so much trouble to take care of. I mean, I know how much trouble it is because I have a sister. That said, I do prefer girls with long hair. Alright, just live away somehow. 律儀に佐賀県の前に路上駐車して車内で爆睡しつつ一夜待ち続けていたルーデン君を起こし天の岩戸に向かう。So bad. We went outside and walk. Rudenka, who had 律儀すぎるよ。What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Is it broken? What the fuck? Did it break? Did the thing break? Broke. Guys, the extension broke. Oh boy. We broke the extension. How? I didn't do anything. I didn't do nothing. Alright, fine. This is so stupid. Who had faithfully stayed in the car all night. And fallen 爆睡しつつ fast asleep. Fallen faster asleep. Fast asleep. Faithfully waiting in the car. Before heading to Ama no Iwato. Yush. Worst part of being a Shaolin monk when you finish showering and you wipe your head with your towel and it just like Velcro. I get that. I get that. I get that. But honestly, you don't really need to scrub. Because you just applied the towel to the head, and honestly that's enough to suck up all the moisture. And honestly, even if you don't do that, like after like 5 minutes it's dry, so you don't really need it. It's fine. Yeah. He forgot to tell his parents about his arm, and now he forgot to tell them about his marriage. I'm sure they told him, didn't they? I'm sure they did. They stayed a whole night, didn't they? It would be funny if they didn't. It would be so stupid. Very much in character, though. そして酒場フロアの棚に合言葉を唱え、地下への道を開き、転送室のワープゲートを起動して、南国上空の分厚い雲に隠れ、浮遊している魔法城に移動した。護衛の人はもちろん置き去りだ。殿下は天の岩戸で休憩していると思い込み、入り口で、保証に立っている。Honestly, it's broken. It's broken! Standing guard. Standing guard. Messy long hair is worse. Honestly, I imagine just long hair in general is a pain. Like my sister... Okay, the one thing is, long hair is... It falls out, doesn't it? Are you guys living with like a mom or like a sister or something? Because I live with my sister, right? And like her hair is all over the fucking floor. It's ridiculous. Absolutely. And it clogs up the shower drain, and it's all over the floor. And I mean, honestly, okay, I make it like a big deal, but I'm used to it now, so I'm the one who cleans it up. So you know, honestly, it's like whatever. But it's a whole thing, isn't it? It's a whole thing, isn't it? And she needs to like dry her hair, and she has to wash it like only like every like third day or something because it's like such a pain. I'm just like, whatever, man. I wash my hair every night because it doesn't actually need it. But easy peasy. Also, I'm trying not to watch the translation streams because I haven't caught up to the latest chapter. It honestly won't take you that long. And I do this so slow. I do this like, I release like one chapter every 3 weeks, man. It's so, you can catch up easy. No biggie. I have hair past my shoulders, but mine doesn't fall out. Ooh, you must be special somehow. You must be special somehow. I don't know, man. Both my mom, when I was living at home, she had hair, and my sister clearly sheds hair. I just come to accept it as like a girl thing. And it's just like, you know what? If it happens, it happens. And I'll just clear it away. That's what I do. But dude, like, how bad is this, right? How bad is this? They forgot about Rudenka. They left the queen sleeping in a car through the night. Oh, you guys. We recited the password in front of the shelf on the bar level to open the secret door. Then used the warp gates underground. Start up the warp gates underground to teleport to the magic castle, currently floating in the air above the thick cloud layer. Near the Nankoku. That would be the South Pole. South Pole. Yep. Okay. Actually, I read 4 lines every month. That's bullshit. You're a translator. That's bullshit. I press X on that, man. 護衛の人はもちろん置き去りだ。天下天の岩戸で休憩していると思い込み、入り口で、包丁はちゃー包丁に立っている。Rudenka's guard. Of course, we left Rudenka's guard, bodyguard, behind. He was standing guard outside the entrance to the bar, under the impression that her majesty, no, she's a duke, her grand what's the title for duchess again? What's the title for a grand duchess? What do you call them though? Magnus Dukes, Grand Duke. I don't understand. Styles and forms of address. Yeah, Royal Highness. Alright. Her Royal Highness was resting inside. Standing guard outside the bar was resting within. Here we go. You're right. I read 1 line every 2 months, my bad. What the actual fuck, man? What the actual fuck?石造りの空中回廊を教会に向かって3人で歩いていると、しおり機嫌良さそうに言った。いい人たちだったわ。仲良くなれそう。それはよかった。Walked down the stone corridors towards the cathedral. Shiori spoke up in a cheerful tone. Your parents seem like nice people. I think I can get along. I think I can get along with them. I'm glad to hear it. それはよかった。よし。Low, just read the Wikipedia thing that I just, you know what, here's the Wikipedia thing. Here you go. Most often, a sovereign Grand Duke was, somewhat strangely, styled as Your, His, Her Royal Highness, abbreviated HRH,
possibly because of the connection of many Grand Ducal houses to royal ones, or as the highest style beneath that of a king, which would be your, his, her majesty, though Royal Highness is also used for such persons. You know what? That's enough. That's enough of me. That's enough. I don't even know what accent that was. But here, this is the article. Read it yourself. Okay? Okay? Good. Done. Shoot, that's father-in-law, and that's mother-in-law. Yeah. How do you read it again? Shoot. They're both shoot, huh? Harama. Shoot. Shoot. Are they? Shoot and shoot. Okay, well, alright, whatever. Shoot 問題でギズギズすることはなさそうだ。That's there. Won't be much problem? Okay, this is a bit weird. Okay, this is a bit hard. Well, I am but a pitiful peasant, and thou lively eyes, I have no right to be breathing the same air as thee. Have mercy, my liege. The thing is, you're not breathing the same air as me. You're in a different country. You're far, far away. I'm not gonna breathe the air you breathe. Oh my gosh, who do you think you are? Sorry. Sorry. So Jisho is a resource you use. Yes. If you want to ask about the resources I use, mainly I use Jisho if I want like an English translation. But like Jisho sometimes doesn't have stuff, and so then I would go to Weblio. Weblio Eje. How do you pronounce it with two J's? If it's just one J, it's Ehe, right? But anyways. So it's, then I use Weblio because Weblio has a lot more example sentences. A lot more example sentences in Japanese, and then the translation sometimes is very sus. It's very bad. But at least it gives you an example of how it's used, or like sort of gives you ideas for how to translate it. So I first go to this, then I go to this. Sometimes when I feel lazy, then I use this. I use the app sometimes. So basically, this and this is practically interchangeable. So it's just what I feel like at that specific moment. Yep. And then like I found this site which I thought was really useful, but I realized I very rarely actually go back and use. But here, there's this site called Immersion Kit, where it's like a database of previous ways that people have translated certain words, certain terms, and you can look it up. Isn't this really cool? かっこいいでしょ? For example, 困ったな、困るな。See, 困る. You have problems. 死なれては困ると. If you die, it's a problem for me, and in a bind or troublesome. So there's also this one for the various ways that people have translated. It's so annoying. Rin is so annoying. So yeah, there's this, which is also very helpful. Honestly, these are all things that I would use, right? The Merriam-Webster is sort of the standard used by J-Novel. I think I'd probably say this. So J-Novel basically checks their grammar against Merriam-Webster. So I often check this for stuff like is there a hyphen or not, right? Like for example, mid-air. Is it mid-air? right? Or is it mid-air? Right, so I would check Merriam-Webster and it'll be like, oh, so there's no hyphen. It's just one word. So that's sort of what J-Novel uses. So then I use this also. And then this is synonyms. For when you have that word in your mind, but it's not quite the word you're thinking of, or it's not coming out, it's on the tip of your tongue, then I use this. And trying to find for a different word that fits a bit better with what I'm with the idea of the source text. And then if worst comes to worst, then I go just Google general. I just generally Google it. So yeah, that's basically the resources that I use most of. Would you guys be interested in a stream where I talk more about the other resources? Because I have a lot of resources. I don't know if people will be interested in it. It'd be a very short stream though. It wouldn't be very long. Because there's not much I can talk about it. There's not much for me to say. Glad to hear it. Okay, yeah, I was struggling with this one. I think it's more of a tool for translation than learning, but not like they're exclusive to each other. I wouldn't presume to say what the nature of this site is. Well, for Japanese learners, okay, whatever. Doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter to me what they want, what they think. I'm just saying this is useful for translating. Yeah. And this seems pretty cool. Hey? This seems pretty cool. Alright, anyways. 問題気づきすることはなさそうだ。父さんは最初だけ美人局に引っかかっているのではと疑っていたが、もう何年も付き合っている交際はしていなかったが全くの嘘ではないと言うと納得し、その後はしおりにお酌をしてもらってデレレレしていた。父さんよ母さんはしおりに俺の様子をこまめに教えてくれるように頼み、代わりに俺の恥ずかしい昔話をする、約定を結んでいた。約定？枠定？協定を結んでいた。やめて、ろくに実家に顔出さなかった俺が悪かったから。OK。Now, how should I do this? The reason why I'm stuck is because I want to say I'm glad that we won't have mother-in-law problems. This sentence is shit. This sentence is so shit. This is such a shit sentence, man. We need to do something about it. We need to do something about it. I would be interested in sources. Cool. Maybe I could make it like hold on, I need some water. My throat is actually really dry, and I just realized when I yawned. I could make it like a stream where I'm not only sharing like the resources I use for translation, but also like websites that, like for example, I could talk about like Gengo, right? Like websites where you can get like freelance work that I know of. Honestly, I don't know that many, honestly. Come to think of it. I only know of Gengo. That's all I know. What other kinds of things would a translator be interested in learning and hearing from me? It's not much. I mean, I could talk about MChat again. I could talk about MChat and LiveTL again. I could talk about MChat and LiveTL all day long. Because I just like it so much. What else would there be? What other things? I know like there are people with like memory sort of thingies, where like if you translate it like say glad. Yokatta as glad once, it will remember it for you, and next time you come across this word again, like it would suggest glad. I know there that sort of resource, but I've never touched it, never got into it, because it doesn't seem as useful for creative translation. It's useful for technical translation, like for example, if you have like a super like technical term, and then so you want to remember what you translated that term as, then you would like need a database. So it's more for like technical translation, for like for medical stuff, for law stuff like that, not so much for creative stuff. So I don't really know about it. What else would someone want to know from a translator? I don't know. I mean, I can't really talk rates because those are confidential. I mean, I could sort of point out market rates where there have been public announcements of market rates. I could talk about that. What else would people want to know? I don't know. That could be an interesting idea for a stream. It could be. And what? Let's write it down. And then we could give it a clickbaity title like translator bears all. No, that makes it sound like I took off my clothes. Reviews all. It's so clickbaity though. It's so clickbaity. Ayo. Translation resources. Gengo and prox maybe? Is prox still a thing? I don't think it's actually called prox. So places you can't freelance work. Right. What else? What else did I talk about? Rates. Yes. Public declarations by other people. And then what else? What was it? Work-life balance. Maybe I'm the worst person to talk about this. I am literally the worst person to talk about work-life balance. Because when I'm off, I'm live translating for a whole life. When I'm working, I'm translating for work. And I'm technically off now, right? I'm streaming, so I'm technically off. And then what am I doing? I'm translating. Probably not this. Probably not this. That's strikes through. Non-work-life balance. I don't know. I could see if I can make a whole hour out of this. Maybe. We'll see. Changing subject, a quick question. How much pull does the translator have on a release schedule on an official translation? Can you talk about that? Can I talk about it? I think it's probably best not to, because I'm not sure whether I can talk about it, so I think it's safe not to. Sorry. Because if I talk about it, right, and then like people would be like, oh, but then he said like translators can do this and that, and then like, so why isn't this novel out? And then like people would take that and then sort of think like, oh, is it because like whatever and I feel like that's a bit much. That's a bit too much information for for the client side, for the reader side, I'm afraid. So yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, back to this stupid sentence. I like them. Let's go, I like them. 仲良くなれそう. I think I can get along with them. Basically means sort of similar. So the reason why I did that is because then I want to take that get along with, the phrase get along with, I want to use it here instead. And that's what we should do. And we are going to completely change the sentence. I'm just relieved that I'm relieved. Let's go. I'm relieved. What a relief. What a relief that Shirley seemed to get along well with my parents. Yeah. Let's do that. That's what we did. That's what we did. So we've completely changed it. Let's talk about this. Thanks for dropping by, Big Olaf. Okay, we're gonna talk about this. So first, shuto mondai. So this is like problems between a wife and the father-in-law, mother-in-law, etc. It's a common thing. It's a common theme in works. Apparently, is this a thing? I don't know. Is this a thing where like their mother-in-law problems? I mean, it happens often in media. Anyways, but here he's saying like the giz means sort of like a relationship is sort of like prickly, basically like prickly. And then there's like a problem with the father-in-law, mother-in-law making things all prickly, and することはなさそう. So it doesn't seem likely to happen. Doesn't seem likely that things will be prickly because of a problem with the father-in-law and mother-in-law. Right, that's basically what it says. But it sounds, it's not very natural sounding, as always, right? The main reason why we change things is because it doesn't sound natural, right? So here we are reading a bit more into this, like koto wa nasaso. So it doesn't seem like there would be problems, so I would assume that means he is relieved. And again, so this is things wouldn't be prickly because of a problem with the parents-in-law. It seems very verbose, very wordy. So let's just say it's a relief that she is going to get along with my parents. Like that. This is an example of where you just take the idea of what is being said and you just completely make your own sentence. This is why translation is sort of like writing. Sort of. I would never claim the full honors that authors deserve, because an author has to think of things and has to describe it in their own words. I can never do that. That is incredible work. But at times we do have to make a sentence and sort of we have to pull it out by ourselves. Okay, 父さん最初だけ美人曲に引っかかっているのではと疑っていたんが、美人曲何？美人曲って何？ Oh, okay. 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 つつもたせ。なるほど。This pronunciation looks nothing like how these words are normally read. つつもたせ、なるほど。Badgering, scheme in which a man and woman trick another man into a compromising situation for blackmail. Or basically, like, if Sago's dad is worried that Sago got scammed. He's getting scammed. At first, my dad was worried that I was being scammed. Or led on, but then we told him that we had been together for years now. We weren't going out, but it's technical, which is true. We just weren't going out. After that, その後、しおりにお酌をしてもらってデリでした。When Shiori poured drinks for him, he got all. Became completely won over. Shiori completely won him over by pouring him drinks. All right, there we go. So that just now was an example of here. He became completely won over. So this is a passive way of saying it, right? He became won over. This is passive. So instead, we always, usually, I wouldn't say always, but more often than not, you would want to make something more active than passive, right? So instead of saying it like this, then we would say it like this, just making it active. Let's push that more down. We don't need to keep reminding. So Sago remembered to tell them after all, but he still forgot about Ruden. I know, right? I know, the poor girl. She slept in the car all night. And she's a queen too. It's so bad. It's so bad. Why? I feel so bad for her. Anyways. 母さんはしおりに俺の様子をこまめに教えてくれるように頼み。My mom asked Shiori to send her detailed updates on how I was doing. And my mom forged a kyote and a pact. Forged a pact with Shiori where Shiori sends her detailed updates on how I was doing, and my mom would tell her embarrassing stories from my childhood in return. This is so bad. This is a terrible. What kind of pact is this? Oh yeah. What? Thinking about it, I don't think I would have any embarrassing stories from my childhood. Do you guys have any embarrassing stories from your childhood? But I'm not gonna tell you to say it in chat. That's a bit much. if someone was to threaten you suddenly and say, I'm gonna tell everyone what you did when you're young, would anything particular come to mind? Because for me, I don't really think they would. Yeah, I don't. So when I was young, I basically just read a lot of books. Basically, that was my thing. I just kept reading books. I mean, I did this thing where like I kept like my calculator in my chest pocket just for no reason, just to look like a nerd. But it's honestly, it's more stupid than embarrassing, and I don't mind sharing it. It's stupid. Yeah, I don't really know that I have any embarrassing stories. Do you guys have? It's not that easy to have embarrassing stories, is it? I don't know, man. Anyways. Yamete, please stop. Yamete. Please don't. I'm always very tempted to include memes in my translations, but it's just I don't. I always dial back right at the end. I really want to though. 教会に到着すると、内部は、造花や繊細な氷の彫刻で飾られていて、しおりが手を叩くと天井付近に赤い炎でできた不死鳥が優雅に飛び始めた。フィーニックスだ、すごい。Your laugh is the best, is it? Thank you. When we reached the cathedral. Y'all ever slept at a train station? No. I have slept at an airport before, though. How was the train station? Honestly, it's probably the same, isn't it? Just to sleep on top of chairs. I hope it wasn't too cold for you. For me, it was fine. It was like there was no problems with the temperature. It was literally just it's like an early morning flight, like what was it, like 1 o'clock, 1 a.m. So we got there earlier and then we slept for a few hours, basically. Was it 1 o'clock or was it 6 o'clock? Maybe it was 6 o'clock. If it was 6 o'clock, then it doesn't make sense that we slept overnight. We'll just go later. I don't know. Anyways, I remember that we slept at an airport before, like for at least a few hours. It was all right. How's the train station sleeping thing? I found it decorated with Zoka. Choka? Joker. It's Joker. Zoka. Artificial flowers, right? Artificial flowers and delicate with artificial flowers and delicate ice statues. しおり資料白白しおりダメだ白言っちゃダメだ白The cathedral turned out to be decorated now. She already clapped her hands. And a red and a phoenix made of red flames burst into appearance near the ceiling and started circling elegantly. How does she oh, I see, she must have used a PSI drive filled with probably Shota-kun's firepower, right? Pyrokinesis. So nice. Ha. Someone thought I was homeless. Oh yo, I'm sorry to hear that. Why did you sleep at the train station? Was it because the train is early in the morning or what? So sorry to hear that. It's a phoenix. Is it a plane? Is it a bird? No, it's a phoenix. So cool. It's a phoenix. Cool. That looks fine. Okay, fine. 俺の殿下は現実離れした演出に口を半開きにして見とれる。目を凝らせばあちこちの増加の陰に PSI ドライブらしき銀色が見え隠れしている。これ絶対に翔太くんとトウカちゃんも一枚噛んでいるだろう。ふいよ。I realized that I've sort of incorporated Uncle Roger's "Huyo" sort of into my lexicon. Sort of. Has it always been there? Huyo. No, actually, I think I've always had it before. Actually, I think I've always had it. Not specifically fuyo. Not specifically fuyo, right? But huyo. Yeah, I think I've always had it. Apparently it's an Asian thing. It's an Asian thing. Plus, I wear baggy clothes because I find them cute and comfy. I swear I'm a guy. With how many girls there are in your life, I wouldn't be surprised. Baggy clothes. I wear baggy pants. I wear khaki pants. I should probably not describe myself anymore. People might actually find me. Who am I kidding? Nobody find me. Both Denka and I were dumbstruck at the performance spectacle. There we go. Yes, at the spectacle, our jaws dropping to the floor. 目を凝らせば if I squinted, if I looked carefully, when I looked carefully. It's not if, it's when. When I looked carefully, I noticed, or I spotted gleams of silver here and there. That likely came from PSI drives. There we go. Shota-kun and Taka-chan definitely had a hand in this. Definitely a hand. Haj Mahal. Okay, how do I read da out loud again? What? What do you mean? How do you? It's literally it's da and this is drawn out. It's da, and then cut off suddenly, right? So da. I don't know what you're making me say, man. What are you making me say, bro? Yes, we are all yandere and have already put tracking chips on you, Taishi. Hey.これ絶対じゃなくいや、OK。ルーデンカ、準備をお願いします。ルーデンカ、please prepare. ルーデンカ、please get ready. When I turned around, and more careful look revealed. Gleams of silver here and there. When I turned around, I found Shiori already in her pure white wedding dress. She was absolutely stunning. Wedding dress を着たしおり美しかった。取り繕った少女は無粋だろう。ただ美しかった。She was Let's go. Shiori in a wedding dress was just beautiful. So Toriskurata, Shosan, Toriskurata. How should I do this? Toriskurata, Shosan. This is like praise, right? This is praise just said for the sake of being said. Empty praises. Empty... empty platitudes? Empty praise? And, extra words would only do it an injustice. She was just simply and perfectly beautiful. And I'll take it away from here. Shiori in a wedding dress was beautiful. Empty praise and extra words would only do it an injustice. She was simply and perfectly beautiful. Oh, that's so nice. That's such a nice thing to say. Who have secret Discord to worship you too? Really? Really? That'll be funny. That'll be funny if there is. It's because he just said wedding. Phoenix da. Naruhodo. Naruhodo. No, this is just Rudenka. This bracket indicates that it's spoken in English, which means in this case that it was spoken by Rudenka. I was about to say New Phoenix. New Phoenix. So it's a phoenix. Cool. Okay, no, that didn't work. That didn't work. There was no R there. Never mind. It's a phoenix. It's Kiara. Speaking of which, what are you guys' thoughts on Gen 6? Did you guys watch Gen 6? Have you been watching Gen 6? I've only watched their debut stream so far. I missed the first two, and then so I went back and watched them afterwards. Then I translated the next two, and then tonight I'm going to translate the one tonight. What do you guys think? One thing I realized was they're all very hard to translate. First of all, Laplace. Well, I mean, Laplace is a bit alright, but she speaks in like Kakumokuseo, like an authoritative, kingly speech, right? So honestly, most of the translators just translate it normally, which is understandable. Rui, puns. She makes a lot of puns, which we would just skip. We just have to skip, honestly. Who was the next one? Koyori. Koyori speaks fast. Well, I've seen people who say like it's not that she speaks fast, it's that she doesn't stop, right? Okay, which I sort of agree with, right? Like non-stop talking, and mentions technical things like the construct of a benzene ring. How the fuck? What? Okay, let's do that detour later. Then Sakamata Kuroe. She just rambles. She just rambles, honestly. But otherwise, actually, no. It's just easier to translate. It's fine. She's fine. And then tonight is Iroha de Gozaru. I'm curious to see how much she leans into the de Gozaru speech, right? If it's not too much, if it's just like Peko, Peko, and then it's fine because we can just ignore the Peko, right? That's what we do. We have to see how far she leans into this thing. If she's just adding Degozaru to the end of her sentences, then we can just ignore it, right? But if she actually speaks like samurai speech, then it's gonna be like this. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. I watched it afterwards, and like Louis spoke Thai during her debut stream, didn't she? And then I saw like V was just like Thai intensifies. And then later I screenshotted this and I was like, hey V. And then he's like, I'm not paid enough to do that. That's extra. And I'm like, so if they paid you more, you would translate the Thai. And he was like, don't look to me for Thai to English translation. But honestly, between you and me, I mean, it's not really a secret. I understood what she said. She was using very, very basic Thai. Very, very simple, like basic, sort of like, this is my name, I'm learning Thai, stuff like that. I actually understood it. I would have been able to translate it if I was there, but I wasn't. So whatever, it's fine. Don't worry about it. What I'm waiting for is a VTuber to speak Cantonese. A Japanese VTuber to speak Cantonese. That stream I will translate. I just found out the other day, like a few weeks ago, that there are Hong Kong VTubers. Did you know that? There are Hong Kong VTubers. Oh my god. There are Hong Kong VTubers. And for some reason I can't listen to them. I don't know why. It just feels so weird hearing Cantonese. It feels so weird hearing Cantonese. More like it feels so for me it's like it feels weird hearing Cantonese. It feels weird with just, it's not the language itself. It may be the language itself. It's not so much the language itself, it's the way they speak. I just can't handle it. I just can't handle it. I don't know why. But I would be totally down for a Japanese streamer speaking Cantonese, and then I'll translate it. I think I mentioned before about how, like, if Petra, because I know Petra speaks Cantonese, right? If Petra does a Cantonese only stream, let me know. I'll translate that. Although I don't really watch her stuff. I don't really know her. But anyways. They're speaking this way with you translators in mind. Oh, fuck off. Oh, fuck off. Fuck off. I doubt that they actually know enough about our existence. We're nothing to them. We're nothing to them. They don't notice us. They don't appreciate us. No, I'm kidding. I'm very much kidding. Okay, I was very, very much kidding. At least Socho has been very, very nice to me. Socho has been super, super nice to me. So 親戚の結婚式に出た時は花嫁見ても歩きにくそうとか、あれレンタルなのかなとかしか思わなかったが、今なら世の女性が羨望し、男が感類にむせぶ気持ちがよくわかる。ただただ美しかった。When I saw the bride appear, when I attended weddings of relatives and saw the bride, all I thought, only thoughts in my mind were like, that looks really hard to walk in, or that's definitely a rental. That's definitely rented. She penguin, she nepotism, she bully, she get bullied. I get the impression from the little that I've seen of her is that Petra is the one who gets bullied, isn't she? I've seen the clip where she rejected the house that her genmates made and she wanted to join Lazulai's house. I've seen that one. I mean, that's pretty much the only thing I've seen of her, honestly. I do want to do a stream of just like speaking Cantonese. Alright, I mentioned the other day, did you guys see? I mentioned that I wanted to do a Mahjong stream, which is not happening, I mean, it's way too much trouble. I wanted to do a Mahjong stream with like people just speaking Cantonese, and I want to play like Hong Kong Mahjong with actual tiles in my hand. So I would have like a camera from above. But then I realized that like there's no way to like show our hand, because then we would need a lot more cameras. Like, how do you show like, so it would just be like, if it's just a shot from above, it would just be like, so this is the table, right? Okay, so not blue, it has to be green. This is a mahjong table. Okay, no, mahjong table, like the sides are brown. Okay, it's brown, and I'm like, okay, that's a stupid box. Okay, you know what? I can make an actual box. I'm not stupid. Yosh. Okay. So that's brown, and then it's filled with green. So that's a mahjong table, right? There we go. Oh, I deleted it. So stupid. But there you go. That's a mahjong table, right? So, honestly, I realized that it's stupid because if the camera is from above, like all that you would see are the tiles like this. It's dark green. It's sort of like a dark green. Yeah, there we go. Like literally, this is all you would see. And then it wouldn't be fun because you can't tell what's going on. You can't tell what's going on. This, and then it would just be like lots of like all this all over the place. Ah, my bad. It wouldn't make a whole lot of sense, would it? So, I do want to play mahjong though. I feel like it. Okay, obviously there's a lot more than this, but like that would be it. And you wouldn't really see jack. Presumably there would be like the players would be like here, and then like here, but like you wouldn't see us on stream because we wouldn't show our faces. We might show our arms at most, but like this is literally all that you would see. So I don't know, man. I don't know. But I do want to play this because the thing about mahjong is, I don't really have any experience. I don't have much experience with mahjong. It's just very little. But honestly, my experience is the fun part is the sai pai, where like after a game, everybody puts the tiles into the middle, and then you shuffle it all together. Like you do like whoa shuffle, and then there's a very distinctive like the clack of mahjong tiles. That sound is what invokes the concept of mahjong in my head. The clacking, like where you shuffle, like yeah, this thing. This is for me. This is what it means to play mahjong. Like doing the shuffling thing, and then afterwards you have to like. And then like every time when you're playing in the middle of the game, then you sort of like pick up tiles one by one, and you pick it up and you look at it like it's a card. Like you like lift it only by a little bit, like a little angle. You look at it and you go like, I don't need it, and you throw it out. You throw it out. Pele, hey, give you want? and then you call out what it is, right? It's like a samban, you know. So it's like the man, right? The mahjong man. Yeah, like the man, right? So it's like that's yap man. So you throw it out, you're like yap man, give. I don't want. So for me, that's crucial to the experience. So that's why I'm not very interested in starting Mahjong Soul or whatever, where it's just like it's all done for you. It's just, like when it's your turn, like a tile automatically appears in your hand, and I'm like, that's so not it, right? And then when the game is done, like the Mahjong Soul, like the score pops up, it's like boom, it's on the screen. Everybody gets like different numbers. First of all, I don't really understand numbers because that's Japanese Mahjong, not Hong Kong Mahjong. But second, it just appears, and when it's a new game, then everybody like gets a new hand automatically, and then there's nothing in the middle, and it just that's not for me. That's not mahjong. It's not. Yeah, no, that's I played Nami Mahjong. What's Nami Mahjong me? What's Nami Mahjong me? Nami Mahjong me? What's that? What's that? Hello? I don't know what you're talking about. So, but yeah. Teach us your mahjong master. I don't have any mastery. I suck at the game. I've only played it for like a number of times I can count on both hands. Less than 10 times. I've played less than 10 games before. I only play it pretty much New Year's with my relatives, mainly my grandma. So like we would, like for New Year's we meet for dinner, right? We meet grandma for dinner, and it would be like the whole extended family would meet together for dinner. And so we would arrive a bit earlier. Grandma would be there ever since the afternoon, since like 2 p.m. or some shit, right? And then people would like aunt and uncle would be like, come earlier to play mahjong with your grandma. And so then we would do that, and we'd come early and we'd play mahjong. And that's the only time that I have to play mahjong. So I don't really know the game and I suck at it. But for me, that's like that part, the whole sai pai, and then like mo pai. So the act of grabbing a tile is called mo pai. And then the act of shuffling is called sai pai. So these two, and the sound is very crucial to the experience for me. So that's why I don't think I really get into mahjong. So, I mean, it's different if one of Socho's friends invites me for a mahjong call up, then I might say yes. But otherwise, I wouldn't really get into it myself. I don't think. I need that thing. Yeah, Lo says you need the physical pieces. Yeah, I do. I really do. OK、今の世の女性が、全貌仕事が男が寒類にむせぶ寒類にむせぶ。なるほど。Shed tears of gratitude. Move to tears. Okay. 気持ちがよくわかる。Now, however, I fully understood why girls, why women would feel envious at the sight, and why men would be moved to tears. Kabudagi Shiori was beautiful. That's so nice. That's so nice. There's still quite a bit. まだ結構ある。Talk about friends. Minecraft stream tomorrow, eh? I'm excited about that. As I said at the start of the stream, I feel so strong urge to play Minecraft on the server. I really want to get started on the server. I consider changing this stream to a Minecraft stream, but I'm like, no, I keep putting off I keep like my release schedule for Secret Org is slow enough. I don't need to delay it by another week. That's stupid. So I'm like, I'll play it tomorrow. But yes, I can't wait to get started. It's different. Like playing, like I played Minecraft before when it was with like VTSMP, which is like a server for VTubers. But I said this before. I said this at the start of the stream. I'm repeating myself. Anyways, I'm excited for tomorrow. I'm so excited for tomorrow. So today afternoon, I have to do my work properly. Today afternoon and tonight, I have to do my work properly. So today afternoon, I will again log out of all social media. When I did it yesterday, it was so effective. I logged out of Discord and I closed Twitter, and then I just focused on working, and I got so much done yesterday afternoon. It was awesome. Right, so I'm gonna do that today also, and then see how much I can, and see whether I can finish my work. If I can, then then I can get all of tomorrow off. Oh, I'm just shaking thinking about it. Yeah, it will be so fun. Yay. Okay, I need to focus. Check Discord. What happened with Discord? Who's pinging me? Low pinged me. Mahjong Room. 뭐에게? Okay, I'll do that later. I will also do that later. What is this? Mahjong Room is a gambling game for 4 players. Each player gets 20 tiles at the start of a game. 32 tiles are left over and are unused for the rest of the game. Yeah, that's correct. Players try. 32 are left over? Only 32? Is that correct? That doesn't seem correct. It's about 13 a row. And there are 2 rows for each side. And there are 4 sides. There should be a lot more than 32. Players try to be first to get rid of all their tiles, and if none can achieve this, the winner is the player with the least points left in the hand. Okay, blah 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 blah. Plus 4 jokers. Those are probably the flower tiles, right? Wait, hold on. That doesn't look right. That doesn't look right. What is this? What is this? Why are these cards? Why are these playing cards? Images. This doesn't look right. What the fuck? Hold on. That doesn't look right. That looks weird shit, man. That looks weird. What is this? We call it Nani Mahjong, but it's called Rumi. Rumi Mahjong. Rumi Mahjong. What is this? Why is this? What is this? 뭐야 이게? 이게 아니지 이게. That's not it, man. No. Mahjong should be like this. Yeah, here you go. You have the man, you have the tong, you have the saw, and then you have dong, sai, dong, lam, sai, bat, zhong, hong, zhong, lok, fa, choi, ba, ban, and then the flowers and flower tiles. This is Mahjong. What is this? What is this? Why is this? How do you play this? No, I don't want to know, man. I don't want to know, man. It should be like this. There you go. We play like the normal card game and tiles. Then just use normal cards. How do you even shuffle this shit? Okay, I suppose you shuffle like how you shuffle Mahjong. But still, man. But still. I don't know, man. like Kali's go. Kaburagi ごめんね。これ忘れるの無理かな。すごく綺麗。Oh. I'm sorry, Kaburagi. I don't think I can forget this. You look too beautiful. ルデガがニコニコと言い、しおりは苦笑する。不可抗力ですね。不可抗力ですね。しおり smiled wryly in response to Rudenka's bright grin. ニコニコ、ニコニコニー、ニコニコニー。The shuffle is just so satisfying, man. It is that sound of the mahjong tile shuffling. That's the clack, just clack, 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 clack. You just shuffle it, and then every once in a while, like a tile flips over, and you flip it back, and you go back to shuffling. That's the best part, man. That is the best part. Well, maybe it's not the best part. maybe people who know how to win care more about actually winning. But like for me, like the shuffling part, that's so fun. Which is weird because it's not actually the game itself, right? It's literally a repetitive motion thing where you shuffle the mahjong tiles. But it's when I hear it, I'm thinking, yes, mahjong. There you go. The clacks of the mahjong tiles is just so good. It kept me awake all night during Chinese New Year. Well, I mean, in that case, probably it's because they were actually playing it all night long. That's what us Asian people do. No, man, the best part is when you slam down a tile so hard because you won. Is it? You don't slam it. No, you slam it. I don't think we slam it. Like for example, if someone discards a tile and then you pick it and you're like pong, you grab it and it was like yang jaw, yeah, I win. I don't know that we would actually slam it down, but there would be a lot of bragging. That is true. That is true. I'm talking myself into wanting to play mahjong. Fucking hell. And smiled in response to smiled brightly in response to Rudenka's ear-to-ear grin. What's the full full catchphrase? I feel like doing this. ニコニコにあなたのハートにニコニコに笑顔届けるやざニコニコニコにってニコにって Give me the actual Japanese one, man. Give me the actual Japanese one. Fuck you, man. There's no Japanese one. ニコにって覚えてるダブルFuck it. I give up. ニコにって覚えてる 覚えてる？ラブニコ。ニカニカに。あなたのハートにニカニカに。笑顔届ける矢沢ニコニコ。ニコニって覚えてる？ラブニコ。Why do this? Why do this? I don't know why I do this. Why I do this? Smart rally to her grin. 不可抗力ですよ。Can't help it, right? こんなのもうのろけるしかないだろ。俺のしおり世界一の花嫁だ。Can't not brag about this. My しおり is the world's most beautiful bride. Waifu. No, it's bride. my Shiori is the world's most beautiful bride. Ah, fuck you, Salo man. Fuck you. It's fucking Ryaju. Fucking Normie. This is what they call fan service. This is called me being crazy. I don't know why I did that. Really, this is what they call a red flag. Why is it a red flag? A red flag of what? What red flag? Who's your favorite so far in Hollow XR Pro Max? What is that? What XR Pro Max? As for the girls, so far my favorite is Koyori. So far. Though I feel like I feel like because I didn't TL Laplace and Louis, they didn't make as much of an impression on me, which I feel like is not fair to on their account. I mean it's not like they care about whether it's fair or not to me. I'm sure they don't. But like because I didn't TL Laplace and Louis, I didn't really develop that attachment to them. So for me, it's if I'm considering between Koyori and Chloe, then I definitely prefer Koyori. I feel like Chloe is too cutesy. It's too cutesy and too klutzy. 本すぎる。本すぎてなんかこいつバカだと思う。She's so porn that I feel a bit like, oh, come on, get your shit together, girl. A bit. She's cute, so she offsets that feeling a little bit. But you know, I mean, I acknowledge that the eye review, the unmasking and the singing, that was like that's top-notch entertainment. But generally, if she speaks like that normally, then I would not want to TL her at all. I just probably wouldn't. But Koyori I like because she's smart. I like smart girls. I don't really like dumb girls. If they're dumb, they're just... I can't speak with them. If a girl's smarter than me, I would appreciate that. And right. We talked about it before. Let's look up that fucking benzene ring. What is a benzene ring? Let's look it up. Benzene ring, an aromatic functional group characterized by a ring of 6 carbon atoms bonded by alternating single and double bonds. A benzene ring with a single substituent is called a phenyl group. Taxol and anti-cancer drug has 3 benzene rings, shown in red. Yeah, it's organic chemistry, which is like I hated it. I could not do it. So double bonds. Okay, so there are 2 single bonds. Notice how there are extra electrons to bond the hydrogen, basically, right? Yep. Okay, and when there's 1 hydrogen missing, it becomes pyridine. Okay. Taxol. So the red, shown in red, that's these benzene rings. I know that benzene rings they're just really versatile, and they're in everything. That's what I know. Yeah, widely used industrial chemical. Can be used to make plastics, resins, synthetic fibers, rubber lubricants, dyes, detergents, drugs, and pesticides. Very, very, very useful structure thing. Yeah, but honestly, like I don't know. I forgot most of this shit. I learned it in high school in AP Chem, honestly. And organic chemistry was only like 1 chapter in the entire course, in the entire AP course. Don't remember anything about it. But like, yeah, I think she's my favorite. I left for 2 minutes. Why are we learning biology? Cause you asked who my favorite girl is, and so I'm talking about Koyori, and Koyori needs the benzene rings. But yes. Okay, ちなみに俺の方の着替えはそもそもルーデンカットの会食のために一長蘭のスーツを着ていたためそのままだ。As for what I was wearing, as for me, I was still just wearing the suit I wore to the dinner with Rudenka because it was already my best suit. He doesn't have any other suits. How many suits do you need? I only have 1 suit. No, actually, I have 3 suits, and haven't worn any of them in at least a year, 2 years. I'm not sure that I would even fit in them anymore. Oh, you mean the rapping coyote? Yes. She's probably for now, I don't have a favorite, but I'm interested in Laplace and Chloe. Laplace for her quickness and tsukomi, and Chloe for her singing prowess. Naruhodo ne? Naruhodo. Lo! This is your chance to get back into the translator's zeitgeist. You kept saying that you didn't have like a whole life girl to translate, so people are forgetting you. Choose a girl from Gen 6. See if one of them suits you. And that sounds so bad. That's the way I put it was so bad. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have put it that way. But yeah, translate for one of the girls. Then you can come back and people will remember you again. Hi, 結婚式は続かなく、そしてあっという間に進行した。The wedding proceeded without mishap and ended faster than was over before I knew it. proceeded without mishap and faster than I thought. Maybe it's not over yet than I expected. How do you do this? あっという間に進行する。Proceeded in the blink of an eye. Proceeded without mishap and in the blink of an eye. Smoothly. Yeah, that's better. That's better. Positive is usually better than negative. Yep. I remember you, Lo. I'm sure you do. Yay. Lo, people remember you. There are people who remember you. Yee. I looked up Discord and everything else and I've been very productive. So Taish opens Discord as soon as someone mentions it and starts explaining benzene rings. See? This is why I need to get off Discord. Discord. I like Discord because it helps me get plugged in with everybody, and it helps me stay connected with everybody. But it's too connected, and I get pings from everything for everything. Yosh. 白焼き式にこだわらなかった。神父役のルーデンカの前で永遠の愛を誓い、キスをして指輪を交換するだけだ。指輪天の岩戸に寄った時に回収してある。友人代表挨拶とか、二人の出会いを振り返る映像鑑賞とか、豪華な食事とか、ケーキ入刀とか、そういうイベントはすべて省かれる。しおりhad no こだわり had no こだわり Honestly, talking about benzene rings and science stuff makes me feel smart, but I'm not smart, so it's just me trying to make myself seem smart. I'm not smart at all. I've got most of my shit. Like, I'm pretty proud of the fact that I got like all 5s and all the APs that I got in high school. I don't know if you guys know AP. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the American system. The British system would be IBs, right? But for America, they had APs, and APs are basically like courses that you can take in high school, which are supposedly at the level of the first year of university. So you take that course in high school, and then you can take a quiz, not a quiz, an exam, like an AP exam, right? If you pass it, then technically that means that you've passed that course, and so you can take that AP and you can get credits for it in university, because it's basically you can go to uni and go like, I've already passed these courses. Right, so it's literally, so that's basically what AP is. I took like, how many APs did I take? I took a lot of APs. A lot. So obviously, Phi Chem Bi, right? So Phi Chem Bi, AP Lit, AP Literature, so that's English literature, AP World, did I do statistics? I think I did statistics. Yeah, I did stats. Statistics. I can't even spell it anymore. What else? I feel like I did a few more than this. Right, AP Calc, yes, Calc, I did. I don't remember. I don't really remember it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, maybe that's it. Yeah, maybe that's it. Yeah, I think I did like 4 in a year, and then I did 3 in a year. So 11th grade and then like 12th grade, something like that. So I did 7 of them. And you know what? I got 5s on all of them. I got 5s, and 5 is literally the highest score. It's a scale of 1 to 5. I mean, you don't have to like get full score to get 5, but 5 is the highest grading that you can get. Got 5s in all of them. Pretty proud of that. But now I don't remember jack shit. I don't remember any of it. I don't remember any of it. Calculus, derivatives, I don't remember that shit. Physics, dynamics equations, I don't remember any of that shit. Chemistry, organic chemistry, what the fuck is that? I don't remember any of that. Biology, I might still remember a bit because I went and took physiology in university. I sort of remember still a bit of this. Literature, okay, I still sort of use. World history is now like stupid stories in my head, right? Like a story of Napoleon conquering Europe and stuff like that. Statistics, don't remember any of this. Confidence levels, I remember the terms. I don't remember what the fuck they are and how to calculate for them. Don't remember any of it. Calculus. I suppose this is basically how everybody feels. All the adults, probably this is how all adults feel, right? All adults who get somewhere, who reach like a certain professional level, they're like, oh, I'm a professional now, and I'm good at this thing. And probably when they were in high school, they were like, oh, I did well, and like in these courses and stuff. I bet you they don't remember jack shit. I bet you they're like me. Don't remember anything. That's basically how it is. You guys take those advanced stuff in high school? Back in my days, we're not basics. What? Taishi used to be so smart. Look at him now. Self-proclaimed anime boy and sims for another anime girl. I sim for several anime girls. But yes, yes. I was so smart back then. So smart back then. Now I'm nothing. Now I'm nothing. Taji went to uni for physiology, but look at him Lamau translate. No. Physiology was one of the courses that I took. It was 2 courses that I took because there's physiology 1 and physiology 2. Right. So I took a lot more other stuff. Physiology is not a major. You realize that, right? But yes, my major had nothing to do whatsoever with translating. So honestly, like when people say like how like what you study in university does not necessarily relate to what you will do in the rest of your life, that is so true. I am literally one of the living examples of this. Like honestly, university is more like just the experience of finishing the degree is what's important. First, what's important is that you have that degree, right? Because then you can do so much more of that. And then second is the experience of going through that. It's more the experience than the experience is the goal, more like. And afterwards you would probably do something completely different. Absolutely, it happens. That's literally what happened to me. Bro, I went to uni and passed computer science and software engineering, and now I use spoken language instead of code. See, exactly. Same for low. Otaku trash. Fuck off. But yeah, it's more the experience, honestly, and that certificate, that graduation certificate, which I don't have. I never graduated university. I dropped out. I mean, if you ask whether I regret dropping out, I would say more like I had no choice but to drop out. So it's not like I would do things different. It was out of my control. But I do wish that I have a certificate. I do wish that I have one, but it was out of my control basically. So university is more like the experience of going into workforce, like the basics to expect what a profession should be like. professional profession. Low, really? Really? You're a translator. And you bring that repetition into my chat. Should be ashamed of yourself. But yeah, that's true. University is sort of like children learning to become adults, basically. Yeah. Was not particularly picky about the format, I think. Yeah. The format of the ceremony. We swore eternal love in front of the officiator. I said I passed, never said I graduated. So yes, I too am a college dropout. You know how a professionally profess the profession to the profession? They want as the professional professionally. Fuck you, you know what? I'm gonna ban you. I'm gonna ban your fucking ass. I'm kidding. Honestly, if I could do something different for uni, it would be to go to uni in a different country. Probably Japan. Honestly. Because Hong Kong uni just did not fit me at all. It just did not suit me at all. It just completely at odds with me and my character and my personality and the curriculum that I was learning before. It just completely didn't work for me. So I don't know, man. Anyways, that said, everything bad that has happened, I didn't mean to suddenly shout there. Everything bad that has happened has been a part of getting me to where I am today. So it's honestly, if I was to go back in time without my current memories, then I probably wouldn't make myself do anything different. If I can go back in time with my memories, then of course I would do a lot of things very, very different. But yeah, I appreciate that everything, all the shit that I went through is part of me now. Honestly, yeah. In front of officiator, kissed each other. Oh. Then exchanged rings. Rings that we picked up when we detoured, picked up on the way when we through. That was it. That was it. Okay, so that was it comes from here, right? Suru dakeda. You would notice, if you can read this, you would notice that I missed it. So kokan suru dakeda. So that was all we did. So what I did was first I incorporated this into the previous sentence because it's a description for the rings that we picked up, blah blah blah. Then exchanged our rings. The same ring that we have. If I am to separate this into a different sentence, it will be then exchanged rings. the rings that we had picked up on the way when passing through Amano Iwato. I don't like the fact that ring will be used twice back to back, so I incorporated that into this sentence because it's a description of the rings basically. And then so instead this dakeda comes out to the end. That was all we did. それをするだけだ basically. If I could go back and choose a different course, I would go for tourism oriented instead, since I love learning languages, but I learned the wrong languages back then. If you go for tourism industry is shit right now though. The tourism industry is completely dead right now. Although if we talk about that, if we say that, I feel like the knowledge that there would be a whole pandemic in 2020 would make a huge difference, no matter who you are. If you go back in time, just the fact of knowing that there will be a huge ass pandemic would probably change a lot of decisions that you make up until 2020. But if you learn the wrong languages, you should learn Japanese. You should always learn Japanese. That's the only correct language. All the other languages are wrong, not to be learned. I'm joking. All the languages are nice. Well, if you did something different back in the past, you wouldn't even have befriended Kei-san today. That is true. That is very true. Honestly, really, I keep saying this. But I'm happy with where I am right now. I'm happy with my current position in life. I'm happy with my job. I'm happy with what I'm doing in my off time. I'm happy with my relationships. I'm just happy. I'm just glad. I mean, I struggle with deadlines and I whine on Twitter about random shit. Like the Wheel of Time show is shit, and oh, I'm so tired and shit like that. But honestly, generally, I'm very happy with where I am, and I acknowledge that everything that happened prior is crucial, is part of making me what I am today. So I appreciate all that. Yeah. At least I would be better at languages now. If I didn't, I'd probably have more savings. Sorry to hear that. Ooh, Taiji is in a relationship. Fuck off, man. Fuck off. You know as well as I do that I don't have a girlfriend. You're the one with the girlfriend. Fuck you. Fuck you. You're the one with a girlfriend. I want a girlfriend. I don't have a girlfriend. Never had a girlfriend before. You shut up. You're the last person I want to hear that from. And I don't want to hear from Louise either. The guy with like more than 6 friends who are girls. Fuck you both. I'm sorry. I shouldn't say that. 友人代表挨拶とか。まず友人代表挨拶。Go. Friend's speech. We didn't have a friend giving speeches. Have friends giving speeches. No video of our childhood. No fancy dinner. No fancy dinner, no cake cutting, none of that. According to Shorty, 余計な装飾で思い出を濁らせたくない。The way Shorty put it was, I don't want my memory of this moment to be diluted by unnecessary adornments. Even without It's okay. At least you're not calm and delusional. Well, he's at an age to be delusional. Let's cut him a little slack, right? Love you, Taishuka. Thank you, Louise. Thank you. It's okay, Taishuka. Everyone is your girlfriend. You're logically thinking, fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. Half of the Hololive community seems for Taishi. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. You just need a VTuber girlfriend. How amazing would that be? How amazing would that be to have a girlfriend who would stream with me? That would just be amazing. But how would you even get there? I would have to like. Well, I suppose I could meet a VTuber and then we would get close enough to be in a relationship. I don't know, man. I feel like it would be really hard to cross that line. Because I'm someone who sets really firm boundaries. Like if we're work partners, then we're work partners. If we're friends, then we're friends. I feel like it would be hard for me to sort of cross that line so if it's someone who like I don't know, man. Think of someone already, Taiji. Fuck off, man. She's a minor, okay? So that's not happening. That's not happening. And I don't really do long distance relationships. I say that like I know what it is. Never had a relationship before either. I don't know, man. I feel like long distance relationship would be really hard to do. So, I don't know. Now, thinking from the other way, what would be the chance where I meet a girl in real life and she turns out to be a VTuber? That'd be really rare. So I don't know, man. V-Tinder. That would be weird. That would be really funny. If there is a... Hold on. Is there? That would be so funny. V-Tinder. No, there isn't. No, there isn't. That would be so funny though if there was. You don't cross any lines. You either want to do it or not. No. Lol. It's not. That's not how it works though. Like, okay, like I talk like I know what I'm talking about. I don't actually know what I'm talking about. The way I understand it is, if you don't just fall in love with someone, do you? Like, if there are boundaries in your mind, then you just maintain those boundaries, right? Like, that's why people don't fall in love with their sisters, say. Like, it only happens in anime. It's just because your mind acknowledges that that's a boundary that you don't cross, so you don't develop those affections for this kind of person. So that's what I'm talking about. Like how, like, if I think of someone as a work partner, then I only think of that person as a work partner. It's not like it's not like I would develop feelings of affection for a work partner and I want to go beyond being a work partner. Those affections just don't develop. I feel like that's how it is, right? Dude, you watch too much drama. See, it doesn't happen, right? It doesn't happen. Are you guys saying, like, are you guys agreeing with me that it doesn't happen, or are you saying that I'm just spouting bullshit out of my ass? Because that could be true. That could be true. I don't know. I've never been in a relationship before. Even without the speeches, the videos,聞けなくても一組の男女が結婚するという事実が変わらない。The videos or the kick the fact that a man and a woman were marrying each other was not changed not having speeches, videos, or kick did not change the fact that a man and a woman had bound themselves together had promised themselves to one another did not change the fact did not in the slightest. Okay. You know what? Ty should just go out with me. Fuck off, Lo. I don't understand. I agree with Taishi. Yay! Thank you, Louise. Thank you. Thank you. Honestly, this topic is a really good podcast topic. Who would I talk about it with, though? I don't know. Also, I just got a call. Today's off days, and I don't get paid for today. I can translate Gozaru-chan. I don't know who's Gozaru-chan. Oh, okay. Iroha, you mean. Alright, cool. Oh, hey, here's a thought. Why not just host a Twitter space one day and just talk? Why would I go to the trouble of making a Twitter space when I can just make a Datsudan? And probably Minecraft is gonna be a Datsudan, isn't it? Minecraft is literally gonna be a Datsudan. So why would I make a Twitter space? That's just stupid. I don't have that much to say. I don't have enough to say to do Zatsudan streams and the Twitter space and the podcast and whatever, man. Mainly, most of the time I'm just pulling shit out of my ass, man. It is true that I feel like it's more fun to do it with people. Like me just shitting, me just bullshitting by myself is less fun than me bullshitting with someone else. That's why I really enjoyed the Bunny Man, the Super Bunny Man streams with Crispy, because we were just talking about nonsense, honestly, and it's more fun to just sort of bounce off each other for this sort of stuff. More views on Twitter. The thing is, views on Twitter don't matter to me. Okay, okay, this is being a bit blunt, right? But like it's only views on YouTube that matter, because I'm trying to get to, trying to go like monetized. I don't know if I feel weird saying that, but like I'm trying to get monetized, right? So I want watch hours on YouTube. Like why would I care about views on Twitter? The number of followers on Twitter is honestly, it doesn't really matter as much to me. I feel like I'm probably gonna get in trouble for saying this, so I'm not gonna say this. I didn't say this. So hey man, I'm always open for podcast partner. I'll be your co-host. You could once you fix your internet, okay? Get good internet first, then we'll talk. Oh, holy shit, we only have 5 minutes left. Okay, we only have 5 minutes left. Let's finish this and then let's end the stream. There's so little left for next time. Oh dear. Oh dear. What are we gonna do for next time? Oh yo. Anyways, okay, let's finish this. We digressed too much today. If we didn't digress so much, we could have finished it. Yo, anyways, 反面、俺が永遠の愛の誓いの後のキス恥ずかしがっていたら強引に唇を奪われた。譲れないところは譲れないらしい。俺がどもりながらファーストキスだなと言ったら意味深に笑ったのは謎である。と言ったら に笑ったの謎である。反面、conversely, when I got too embarrassed to do the kiss after exchanging our vows, Shiori grabbed me and forcibly took the kiss. Yuzurenai tokoro wa yuzurenai shi. The parts where it's fixed. You haven't been keeping up with me. It's fixed. You're really? The internet is fixed. Good. Nice. Nice to hear it. Congratulations. Woo. Either you transcate them off record or you translate them on the next stream. Probably gonna move on to the next chapter. Yeah, probably. A part where she yuzurenai tokoro. Would insist on. She made sure to insist. This is very, very bad sentence, but I'm gonna do it in post. I'm gonna fix it in post because we don't have time. 俺がどもりながらファーストキスならと言ったら、意味深に笑ったのは謎である。おー。どもりながら。どもる。どもる。When I stuttered, our first kiss, huh? She smiled, gave me a meaningful smile. For some reason, those of you who remember, she actually kissed him before when he was out. Alright then, that's it for today. というわけで今日の配信はここまでということになります。Next time we'll finish off and then we'll start the next chapter basically. Yeah. Awesome. Alright. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. We digress so fucking much. And I think I said several things I shouldn't have said. So don't click any of it. Sorry about that. And I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the day. And I will see you again sometime. Hopefully, if you're free tomorrow, I will have the Minecraft again. After a long time. Finally, Minecraft. Decent server. Yeah. And but yeah, this is where I will leave you for today. And bye. Bye. What's Taishi?